Marketers are not in the boardroom anymore, and they're not in the C-suite anymore because we haven't actually delivered enough.
The consumer is more informed now than ever before.
They can bypass the marketer altogether. So if the marketer doesn't change the way that they disseminate information, they're going to be pouring money down the drain.
And marketers have really been challenged to be a little bit more introspective and think about what they're actually delivering to their clients and customers.
Our consumers, when we spoke to them, they knew what New York was getting and that we didn't bring it here. They knew that what London was getting and we didn't bring it here. And we started receiving information on our Facebook groups, on Twitter, saying, Nike, you should be giving us this. Why, Nike South Africa, you should be giving us this. Why aren't you giving it to us? Which is, and that hasn't stopped. That just happens more and more and more and more.
People enjoy that sense of knowing and being in control and choosing rather than being influenced.
All our newspapers in our stable have some kind of consumer activism of some sort or another. But it is such hard work because people get screwed over every day.
Those conversations going on between consumers on digital platforms don't necessarily and usually deliberately do not include the marketer. If you look at the number of blogs out there, I think I saw a figure recently that there are something like 200 million blogs in the blogosphere, I suppose, and of those authors of those blogs, those 200 million blogs, something like 30% are commenting about brands and their experience with brands in those blogs. So you ignore that at your peril.
They're trusting word of mouth far more in the mix than other forms of communication, and they really are starting to get involved and participate more and feel the impact of that.
I think that being able to compare prices online while you're shopping, and that isn't relevant to the mass market. Yet seeing the power of technology and letting consumers know that they really are in the pound seat, they can control and drive things, that they are more powerful than they ever really realized, means that even if they're not connected, certainly there is a sense of greater power.
It's always easy to talk about what's happening at the top end of the market versus the entire market. I think that the entire market is feeling its influence in the value chain and is starting to understand that if they don't like something or they have an opinion or they want something for less, that in fact they can start to inform things. And I think Egypt is an amazing example of what people can do.